Mother took that at the Mayfair.
Yeah, she had a larger one.
That's beautiful.
And then we got this too because
Wow.
years later, she got to take it on Sunset Strip with her holding it.
That's beautiful.
How about that?
So I just thought you'd like to maybe have something
There you go.
That's
Just have
nice.
something there.
proper to.
Boy, but that it
got
doesn't
to
compare
have
to
a
the
proper
large one you had when you came
Got to
here.
have a
Well, I know, but I
proper
took that picture
I know you took
with a little Mickey Mouse camera,
and it's clear as
and
a
they
bell.
it clear as can be.
42nd Street in the old days.
take a
Tell me the
picture.
truth. Were you trying to pick up that sailor back then?
Oh, that
He was
story,
in the,
that
he was
story.
in the army,
He was in the army.
He
Were
was
you
in the
were you
army.
trying to pick him up?
and
Come
he
on.
looked like Jimmy Lydon. He looked just like Jimmy
Well,
Lydon.
it is Fleet Week. You
Yeah, baby.
And I remember
What year was that?
that was 1953.
1953.
I was 3 years old.
1953.
Yeah, we'll set him up around. Annie, we got room for Larry.
Oh, of course. Hello there.
And this is
Stefan.
Larry. This is her family.
Is Stefan here?
Everybody knows Larry.
Bravo.
Larry's here.
Sam.
I'm Sam.
Tori.
Sam?
Tori.
What's that first name?
Tori.
Tori.
Corey.
Tori with a T.
Tori, how you doing?
Oh, Tori.
No.
Not Glory.
Good to see you.
Good to see
Great
you.
to see you. Hey, Larry.
How are you?
So where you want to grab why don't we get you next to Ann and take some photos?
Take some photos.
I'm gonna rock with you.
Loud enough for you?
Oh, that's fine.
Hello there.
Oh, fine.
Grab a seat.
That's my moniker on.
Hey, guys.
Oh, hey Mary, how are you?
Hi. Nice to meet you. Remember me?
It's a little chilly in here.
And that's Gary.
Oh, should I have
Everybody knows Gary.
Hi,
How many times
Hi, how are you? The crew.
he says he remembers you.
Yes, hi, Rick.
How are you?
Hey,
How
Joe.
are you?
Good, good.
Yeah, Sapphire, you can sit anywhere you want.
Do you have film in there?
Yeah, he's filming right now.
Later. Later.
Oh, the next
You can sit anywhere you want.
The grandchildren are 2 and
Olga? Is this
all
Olga?
day long. I babysit. One is in school and the other one's with me.
You're in the lobby? So you come to the second floor.
For my lunch. So I do.
In the
So
back
I do all day
room.
long.
Come upstairs. No traffic? It's all in the yard.
You know, to this.
Mr. Friedman, we're watching you.
He's watching me. He's watching me. He's watching me.
So we called him up.
Here, Larry, Ann, let me get a picture of you guys, okay? Here, Larry, look over here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Here, Larry, put your cap on real quick. Take a picture with the cap on. Yeah. All right, here, Larry, let's do another one over here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Great.
Not cheap and
Excellent.
You get one more?
I got a few.
Larry, don't you get one, Larry? Can you get one?
you don't come cheap. You
I
don't
like the cap. Oh, that's a nice one. 2 beautiful people.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Olga?
Olga.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Ann, sneak on in.
You want to sneak in? You want to sneak
Yeah,
in,
sneak
Ann?
in.
Just peek over here. Sneak in here.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
How's that?
That's good. Okay. I think I got it.
Got you.
Excellent.
That's good. And he's videotaping for YouTube.
Let me get out of this for a minute.
Larry's all over here.
Really?
Hey, Sandra.
Can you get the
Come
boy?
over, say
The
hello.
boy can probably do it.
Yeah, he
What's his
could
name?
probably do it. They know everything these
You
days.
can use iPhone, right?
Heels.
Yeah, send me a picture.
Oh, they know. These kids know everything.
Must be a special occasion.
You always get in my shot.
Okay, you gonna take a picture with
Olga.
See that? I don't see enough of her anymore.
You want to get in too, or?
Oh yeah, we gotta get
I
Annie.
have enough for 3 people.
This is the lady of the.
Hello, dear. So nice to meet you.
You look awesome.
She looks beautiful, doesn't she? Doesn't look her age.
Name and you get
Okay, you ready?
You post those on Facebook.
There we go.
Proud.
What's your name, honey?
Olga.
So a lovely dancer.
That looks just like the saucer, buddy.
That looks just like the spam I get for Seattle.
Okay.
Oh, lift it up again. I really like the way you lifted it up.
I don't want to be, if I lift up, these things
No,
go
no, you
down.
don't want to lift it up.
Yeah,
You
it's
did
better.
just a second.
Leave it on the car.
All right, a la carte. All right, hold on. Don't go anywhere.
And are you coming for the show?
Hi, Terry Lavonda.
Lavando Bowman. You did a fantastic job. It was worth the effort. Take plenty of that. That's only for YouTube. People are going to know that you did that cake. This is YouTube.
Oh, that's you too.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to be very popular after this.
There we had a good time.
I saw. That was a good time.
In the old days, I had to bring my own
Sugar fudge.
Yes, that's right.
Everything was on.
They sat down.
They sat down.
Didn't recognize him with the clothes on.
All right. Yes, because these are.
Steve Freeman, anytime you're ready, buddy. Anytime you're ready.
Isn't that a nice poster, Larry?
Isn't she beautiful? Yeah. This is for YouTube.
I thought that was the laundry card.
She hasn't changed much in 7 years. She still looks the same.
I was about to ask you.
And you have 3 gigs and 4 gigs a night now. You didn't have that 7 years ago. Facebook, I promoted you well on Facebook. I tell everybody about you.
Test 1, 2.
How's that?
Yeah, that's good. So
Well, testing. Oh, you took it
And that's
off.
Ann.
Yeah,
And that's Gene Bag. You remember Gene Bag?
Yeah, once you plug it in, you took the most. Yeah, that's it. And once it's back on, testing 1, 2, 3. That's just as loud. Olga, we got a lot of space here for you to dance. Isn't it nice?
Larry, move over a little bit this way.
Some very important people you don't see every day together.
All right.
are these stills or a video?
Making movies too.
Oh, you're making movies. Okay, we should do something. Are these talkies?
These are talkies.
Talkies.
Black and white.
Black and white is good.
Who's here?
Cheese, everybody.
Limburger.
Except Bob Greenberg. I'm waiting.
So be natural.
Did you try calling him at all, Terry?
Did you see Monster Man? He was here just a moment ago.
I could call him.
Yeah, he never gave me his number. We discussed it.
You think I could have something to drink?
Good.
Iced tea or something?
Oh, here. Here's the-
Make sure you get him. He looks great with his costume.
I think that's
You gonna have fun today?
Hi, Guy. I'm already having fun. How about you?
Oh, gosh. Well, welcome to the birthday celebration of Miss Ann Robinson. Enjoy.
Glad to be here.
is that there's something behind me.
I know.
Yes.
What is
En
it?
español.
What is it?
What are you?
I'm New Yorker.
What are you?
I'm trying to keep myself
Thank you. You're too sweet.
I'm joining you.
and a little bit.
Now, I hope you like how it came out.
Yes, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Good to see you,
I know.
the monster.
The dinner table's
Greenberg, look right
No
over here.
portions allowed.
about that. If you want to go over and help yourselves.
Larry, how you doing, Larry?
Great, so you gotta use
Seen you in a while. You okay?
Mr. Greenberg,
Bless your heart.
Monster Man, Mr. Greenberg.
Bless your heart.
Monster
Thank you
Man,
so much.
between the two great people.
He was just at a convention a month ago in Pasadena. Of course, of course.
I retired years ago.
That's right.
We're all Facebook friends.
Yeah, we are.
And Chuck Kearns, another Facebook friend.
Hello.
Wants
I'm actually friends with your son on Facebook. Which
I'm a little bit taller for you.
Oh, you're huge. You're taller than me now. And I'm 6
I'm
feet.
having fun. We're gonna have a beautiful time today, celebrating life, movies.
He's gonna edit all this.
Okay.
There was three choices that I had. It was like 2 dog parks
And then Chuck. Hi, Chuck.
and one. Well, you'll see what it's about.
thank you.
So I asked the clerk at our campus bookstore which one, if you were an actress, which one would you like better to pick this one? And it turns out this cashier actually went to a theater camp and was tutored by Forrest Tucker.
Look who's here, Olga. Look who's here. Get that.
Now turn around, swing to me. Take 2. Do that again.
Stefan, make sure you post that on Facebook.
Baby, you know what I'm doing.
Make sure you post that on Facebook.
Immediately.
Okay.
I thought you were him.
Come on, big guy. Hey. You're going straight to the moon.
Hamina. Person to
And I'm not the man from Mars, okay? I'm the guy from New York City.
Yeah. You want some, Bob? You want some food first? You want some food first?
There you go. Beautiful.
Where's the performance? There's the buffet. Ira Allen. Tom Amaros. I see you. Come on down.
Excuse me. I'm right this way, lady. We make the wrong.
Gary, make sure you get Ira Allen and his beautiful wife here.
Let's get in here.
Nice to see you healthy, Ira Allen. Finally get to meet in person. With all, look at these stars. These are all Facebook. Come on, David Hazard, take pictures here. Grab it.
Touch your shoulder. There you go. That's good.
Don't be shy. Ant's just like one of us.
Got it. Beautiful. Thank you so much. You're killing me with this.
Look at this, Larry.
I'm not going to open it.
She's gonna make your day in 1 second.
Marilyn Michaels, we miss you. I can't invite her, but she never picked us.
Larry started drinking at 60.
Yeah, she
And then on his 90th birthday, he said, forget it. He's like, I'm just going to enjoy myself.
So happy birthday.
Oh, there you go. He thinks the world
That's right, I'm coming for you. Gotta be some tasty food over there, okay? No problem. If not, I'm gonna eat you up. Okay?
Hi, everybody. Sandy.
Okay. Where's the humans at? I asked for roast human. There's no roast human here?
You want a human?
Okay. Not right. I want roast human.
It's a leg.
Here.
Okay. Here. Where? That's Indian food. I don't like it. Too spicy. Too spicy.
It's too spicy, really?
Yeah.
You don't like it? Oh, man. Food poison, you know? It's so good. For that. Happy birthday. खाता बंद में वो मेरे को 2-4 बंदे होने आए फिर उस काले दी पार्टी भी है काले दी पार्टी होंदी पार्टी Kau dendam sana?
Stefan will. He knows exactly what we want.
All right, now wrestle him.
Oh, no, we're buddies.
Good, 2 out of 3. Good out of 3. That's it. Body slam him.
You, okay?
Beautiful.
We're here at the celebration of Ann Roberts. War of the Worlds really happened. Yes, it did.
It's happening.
It's happening again. So we're here celebrating before everything is gone.
It's another alien invasion.
No, I'm getting the heck out of here. I'm not going to be here when it comes. I'm smart. I'm saying have fun and go. Take care.
Take your inoculation and survive.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Beautiful.
Have fun, folks. Let's go around and see what's going on here.
Another Facebook friend.
Tell me a little bit about this beautiful event that's going on right now. You are?
Me? I'm the host. I'm Captain Celluloid.
No, you're not. Come on.
You're Captain Cellulite.
Cellulite.
And we are here today because of
Ann Robinson.
And we are celebrating
her 88th birthday.
88? Are you sure?
Sure.
No, it's 58. Anyway, he came in all the way from California to New York City. New York City, you got that? Not Jersey, New York City.
New York City, yes.
And we're having a wonderful time.
That's right. Everybody's here.
I'm here, the
All
walking
my
monster.
Facebook friends, and this is another Facebook friend. This is Rita Cool.
Come here, Rita. Come here.
Rita
Say
Cool.
hello.
This is a video. This is
Right
YouTube.
here.
It's for
How are you
YouTube.
doing today? Okay, look at the camera. Don't look at me. Did you eat yet? No. Now get that belly full, okay?
All right.
Okay. She's going to eat and have a wonderful time. Take care, folks.
That's
really dying.
It's on his phone, Harry.
Are you kidding me? I know where you
I want to know about acting, movie.
He does a lot.
know you well. And he was holding hands with Jim Carrey, too.
That's right. He knows me well. He knows me well.
Superman, huh? Think you're super, huh? What's your name? Tell you.
I'm Matthew. I'm his best friend.
Okay. I'm the master. He's the blaster. Okay. He's got the bronze. I got the brains.
It's the brain. I'm the bronze.
So you mess with me, you mess with him. You mess with him, you mess with me. Mess with both of us, we out of here. Okay. Good.
She didn't know. You can get me when I carry her around.
Are we together again?
Sort of.
After 3 days of the attorney, I mean,
Thank you.
I was hoping to go on that. They really kept it out. But I don't know what the rush was. But I do know that.
Well, hello and welcome to the celebration of Ann Robinson, the 88th birthday of a wonderful woman. War of the Worlds actually happened, and she's a survivor. Come on, let's take a look around and see what's going on at this magnificent celebration of Miss Ann Robinson. This guy's acting so pretty. So tell me, who are you here at the celebration? Look over here at the camera. Your name is?
Sam.
Sam is from?
Hoboken.
Hoboken, okay. Are you part of the celebration too?
Yeah, sure. I'm the grandson.
And Robinson's grandson. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to let him live then, okay? What about you?
Granddaughter.
Granddaughter. So the grandkids must live, okay? Are you enjoying yourself?
Absolutely.
Okay then, enjoy.
Thank you.
And who are you and how are you doing here?
I'm Kelly, and I'm related to him.
You're related?
Yes.
Everybody's related here then, right? So I can't kill them.
Not today.
Okay then. Are you having fun?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. He's having fun also. Everyone's having fun and the party's not even beginning yet.
Cousins on my father's side of the family.
Now this young man
I want a picture with
I don't know, who are you? Excuse me, sir. Are you having fun here?
I'm,
You're trying to eat, I know that.
no, that's okay. I'm trying to
Where's the
stop
camera at?
I want a picture with the wolf.
I'm Terry Soto.
Oh, I'm a New Yorker. What is your name, sir?
Terry Soto.
Oh, you sound very... Are you an agent to the stars?
Yes, no, I'm Rick. I'm Rick Saphire.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Are you having a wonderful time here today?
This is the best time I've had since probably last Thursday.
Last Thursday. What about last Wednesday?
No, last Wednesday was not a good day.
Well, yeah, because he was with me, right? Okay, fine.
No, this is a wonderful event, and if I get my car back with the wheels intact, I'll be very happy. So
That's going to be a problem because we took it uptown.
Oh, did
we
you
didn't
really?
take it to the Bronx. We still got an engine in there, okay?
You wouldn't have my hubcaps with you.
Fine.
Do a facing or what?
I'll get you hubcap back too then.
We'll picture the picture, you can, right? Yeah, sure.
First, we got what is your name, ma'am?
Mary, what's yours?
I'm the Walking Monster from New York. We're going to get a picture together.
Perfect. This is like Buttman from New York. You know Buttman?
Buttman?
Buttman, you know, everybody say Patrick's Day party.
Butt or Button Man?
Button, he wears a lot of
Oh, I
buttons.
thought you said
Everybody
Butt Man,
knows him.
because I got a butt too, okay?
He's very known in New York, that's why they call Rick.
Are you enjoying yourself at the party?
Yes, I already knew that, Jerry.
Okay, well, that's fantastic. And another fan here. You are a young lady, very attractive.
Hi, well, thank you. So are you.
Thank you so much. Your name is?
I'm Jenny Cupcakes.
And Jenny Cupcake?
Yes.
What type of cupcakes?
What kind do you want?
I like cream-filled cupcakes.
I got the cream filled. Don't you worry about that.
Cut the camera off. Don't let me lose my composure. So anyway, this cupcake here is having a wonderful time.
I am. It's great. Great food. Great people. I'm having a wonderful time. It's great.
What about Great Monsters?
Great Monsters.
Okay,
Best
that's what I wanted
I've
to
seen
hear.
since last Thursday, right?
That Wednesday
Yeah.
it was.
Oh, it was Wednesday. Best I've seen since last
What
Thursday.
happened last Wednesday that I missed?
Can't talk about that.
Well, enjoy and continue eating, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
So we're going to take a little break and we'll be back in a little while at the facilities of Ann Robinson's wonderful celebration. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. We're getting ready to start. Ann Robinson, thank you for coming. I'm very honored, Ann Robinson, to have you here this evening, especially during Memorial Day weekend. As a disabled veteran, you're the best medicine anyone can have. we're going to start the ball rolling. Introducing our first performer. Very popular stand-up comic. He's been on late-night television as well. He's appeared on David Letterman, Conan O'Brien, Jimmy Kimmel. Here he is, the one and only Bob Greenberg.
Thank you, Terry Soto. And thank you, Ann Robinson, for showing up and having a birthday. Who's going to have a birthday? Who's going to have a birthday this year? Raise your hand. Who's going to have a birthday? We're all going to have a birthday. That's good. I know some of you are looking at me thinking, what is Chris Christie doing here? I do admit I share the avoir du poil with the big governor, I do. But there are the similarities, and because I'm Jewish, I don't think Chris Christie's Jewish.
No, I don't think so.
Not with a name like Chris Christie. If you call yourself Chris Christie, you might as well call yourself Christ, or not you, not you. He's the smart crowd right over here. He's half Italian and half Irish. I know I look Irish, but I'm not. It's rosacea. He's been to Israel. I haven't been to Israel. He's been to Israel. He went to the Wailing Wall, and the New York Post, which is a very kind, benevolent paper, the New York Post, had a picture of Chris Christie at the Wailing Wall, and the headline read, "The Whale at the Wailing Wall." Very kind, benevolent paper, right? Hot out there today, right? Best thing about a hot day in New York City is beautiful women walking around in tank tops and short shorts. The worst part? Guys like me walking around in tank tops and short shorts. I'm so fat I'm beside myself. You know, when you're not fit, things fit not. It's true, even as a kid, I remember one Halloween, I wanted to be a skeleton. Only skeletons don't come in husky. For me to go trick-or-treating, my grandmother had to sew my skeleton costume onto my white thermal underwear. So me and my friends would go trick-or-treating, get to the first store, and the guy comes out to give us candy. Hey, it's Frankenstein! Hey, it's Superman! Hey, it's a fat boy in his underwear. Last Halloween, I ran out of candy. Kids came to the door, I had nothing for them. So I gave out take-out packs of sugar, which is candy in its purest form. When those ran out, I gave out take-out packs of salt, pepper, soy sauce, duck sauce, hot mustard. I cleaned out that little shelf in my refrigerator. And did you know that 8 creamers make a glass of milk? My father taught me that. My father. Let's hear it for all the fathers out there, right? Isn't it Father's Day coming up? Yeah. And Mother's Day. Well, let's hear it for the mothers. There's a lot of mothers in this room. All right, here we go. And the fathers coming up. The fathers coming up too. So we're here to salute Ann Robinson, of course. And we have the lovely Larry Storch sitting over there too. And Larry and Ann especially represent a great time, the golden age of cinema, the golden age of TV. And I want to do some impressions for you of people from that period. Any Alfred Hitchcock fans out there? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Think about Hitchcock. When you do an impression or you perform as Hitchcock, many actors like Toby Jones and Sir Anthony Hopkins, they have to undergo hours in a makeup chair. Me, I could become Alfred Hitchcock simply by holding my breath. Good evening.
Oh dear.
I could even do who's like I could guitar music back there. What's going? Well, how you doing? Just tuning up. He's tuning up. I'm tuning up too. Let me do I'll do a Jewish Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh dear.
Shabbat Shalom. I'm an Italian Alfred Hitchcock. Any Three Stooges fans out there?
Yeah.
Love the Stooges. I was watching the movie Titanic, you know the famous movie Titanic, and I was thinking, wouldn't it be great if Curly was in that? So here is Curly of the Three Stooges as the captain on the SS Titanic. Out of the way! Out of the way! Out of the way! Oh, look, an icicle! The icicle! Where's your popsicle? Here's the moon. There's the stars. There's an iceberg. An iceberg! Thank you very much. I was talking with Ann. She was in Abbott and Costello in the Foreign Legion, right?
Yes, she was.
Great movie.
Oh, wow.
Do you like Abbott and Costello?
Oh, yeah.
My favorite is Meet Frankenstein. But a very funny thing is, in Meet Frankenstein, when they see the monster, I think Frank Skinner did the music, right? You hear bum, 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 bum. You hear the same music in Meet the Invisible Man, the same music in Meet the Killer, the same music in Meet the Mummy, Jekyll and Hyde. For some reason, in the Foreign Legion, a big Arab is coming at them. Boom, 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 boom. I guess that's all they had. That was the piece of music. That was it. But I'm going to bring Lou Costello to more modern times. Here is Lou Costello at the John Gotti trial. Mr. DA, are you asking me if I think John Gotti's a member of organized crime? Well, I'll tell you, confidentially, oh, there's John Gotti. There's John Gotti. John Gotti! John Gotti! John Gotti! John Gotti! John Gotti! Thank you. Mafia isn't here, are they? Yeah. Got scared for a second. Any Laurel and Hardy fans?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be a bit of a stretch. Here is Stan Laurel as Prissy the Maid in Gone with the Wind. Oh, Miss Scarlet, I don't know nothing about birthing babies. Mammy says if you put a knife under the bed, it cuts the pain, but I don't know. What, Mr. Butler? You don't give a damn? Well, I'm sorry. Thank you very much. Now it's great. Today we have TCM, AMC, we have all these channels, we have DVDs, of course, before that VHS. When I was a kid, when I wanted to watch a great film like War of the Worlds or Laurel and Hardy, I'd have to stay up all night long, really late at night. And the only commercials, I'm sorry kids to tell you this, the only commercials they had were for the sex hotline. I couldn't believe it. And one night, I stayed up to watch a Laurel and Hardy movie, and I saw these commercials, and this is the dream I had. Here is Oliver Hardy. Let me do the spit curls. There you go. Got a lot of sweat here. I can do it good. There you go. Oliver Hardy calling the sex hotline. Hello. It certainly is. Yes, I would like a spanking. guess you've got me into it. Well, thank you, Dominatrix. Goodbye. Thank you very much. I kept it as clean as I could. Like that kid to that school. That was relatively clean. That was the Late Show. Okay. And now, Jack Gleason. Did you ever work with Jackie Gleason? I don't think so.
And did you work with Jackie Gleason?
Jackie
Gleason. Oh, of course.
Yes. I know Larry worked with Jackie Gleason. He was, you're fans of Jackie Gleason, right? Gleason did everything, right? He did Broadway, burlesque, TV, of course, movies. But the one thing, he even composed a ballet. He directed a ballet, did you know that? But the one thing he never got to do was Shakespeare. So here is Jackie Gleason doing Shakespeare. Turn that off! You are a mental case. Now I gotta start again. To be or not to be? Oh, that is the question. Because you know that I know that you know that I'm the Prince of Denmark. Oh, I'm the prince. I am the prince, and Ophelia's a mental case. I'm doing Shakespeare. You got that part? You got to know Shakespeare, but if you don't, that's all right. No! Now is the winter of our discontent. Mid glorious summer by the son of York. A horse. No! My kingdom for a horse, or a string of Peloponnese. Polo ponies. If you tickle us, do we not laugh? Ha, 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 ha. If you prick us, do we not bleed? Norton, prick me. Will you prick me, Norton? Norton, will you? Ah! 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 Et tu, Norton? Et tu? Iago, you are a blabbermouth. A blabbermouth. Desdemona? Desdemona, bang! Zoom to the moon, Desdemona to the moon! Juliet, what can I say but, baby, thou art the greatest. Elizabethan audiences are the greatest audiences in the world. Good night, everybody! Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Karen.
Bob Greenberg, everybody.
Right on.
Hey, Bob.
Right on.
Now I can eat.
Definitely, Bob. Our next entertainer is one that's very popular here on the East Coast. She's so popular, she does 3 or 4 gigs a night.
Oh, jeez.
Here she is, from Russia with Love, Aisha, or as we know her on Facebook, Olga Sokolova.
Or you let
Here he is, Mike Davanzo.
Yeah, just for your underwear, right?
You autograph it, right? You know what? I gotta get the wood from that.
Very good. Very good.
All right. Ready, set, go, man, go. I got a girl and I love so I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready, ready, ready to rock and roll. All the flat top kids on the dungaree dolls. I head to the gym, to the sock hop ball. The drums really jumping, the cats are going wild. The music really set me out there in the freestyle. I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready, ready, ready to rock and roll. Gonna roll down the corner, pick up my sweetie pie. She my rock and roll baby, she the apple of the eye. I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy. to rock and roll. Kids on the dungaree dials, I head to the gym to the sock cop ball. The joints really jumping, the cats are going wild. The music really sounds like I dig that crazy style. I'm ready, 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 Teddy, I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready, ready, ready to rock and roll. Gonna roll down the corner, pick up a sweetie pie. She's my rock and roll baby, she's the apple of my eye. I'm ready, 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 Teddy, I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready. Ready, ready, Teddy, I'm ready, ready, ready to rock and roll. Thank you. Welcome everybody here to the celebration of Ann Robinson's birthday. Thank you very much, Ann. Just wanted to tell the kids here, these are songs that your grandparents used to dance to. And now, okay. I took my trouble down to Meadow Brook. You know that gypsy with the gold cap too. She's got a band on 30 holding down, selling little bottles of love potion number 9. I told her that I was a flop with a chase. I've been this way since 1956. They looked at her palm and made a magic sign. Said what I needed was love potion number 9. She bent down, turned around, gave it a wink. Said I'm gonna mix it right here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine and looked like Indian ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. When I kissed the guy on 30 for the night, he was my little pile of love potion number 9. I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I didn't know it was day or night. Started kissing everything inside. When I kissed the guy on 30 for the night, put my little bottle of love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Bands that doo-wop, I know Dominic is one. All right. It's always one in the bunch. Don't look like it here. In the chapel of dreams, every dream will come true. In the chapel of dreams, there's a dream there for you. In the dark of the night, just as strange as it seems, in your heart find the light. In the chapel of dreams, and now that I found this chapel of renown, well, I search and search and search for peace of mind. And now at last my in your heart find the light in the chapel of dreams. Chapel of dreams, chapel of dreams, chapel of you saw me standing alone without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. You know just what I was there for. You heard me sing a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then suddenly it appeared before me, the only one my arms could ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Oh, blue moon. Now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my oxygen after that one.
Ready one more? Can you got one more in you?
Sure.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, I'm a gonna raise a buzz, I'm a gonna raise a holler about a working on summer just to try to earn a dollar. Every time I call my baby and try to get a date, my boss says, no dice, son, you gotta work late. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do when there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Well, my mama told me, son, you gotta make some money. If you want to use the car to go riding next Sunday. Well, I didn't use the car, I told the boss I was sick, and now you can't use the car because you didn't work a lick. Sometimes I wonder what am I gonna do when there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. I'm gonna take 2 weeks, gonna have a vacation. I'm gonna take my problem to the United Nations. Well, I called my congressman. He said, quote, I'd like to help your son, but you're too young to vote. Sometimes I wonder what am I gonna do when there ain't no cure for the summertime blues.
Yes, that's my
Well, I kept it a secret as long as I could.
That's
Oh, you're good.
Thank you.
Okay, people. Another hand for Mike Davanzo. And now we get down to the most important part of the evening, as far as I'm concerned. Our guest speaker, a legendary talent agent, has represented people like Jerry Lewis, Mickey Rooney, our pal Beverly Washburn, Jerry Mathers. Here he is, the one and only Rick Saphire.
Yay! Yeah.
He does magic too. He does magic.
Thank you very much. What's my car? Hi, everybody.
Hello, Mr. Saphire.
Now, call me Rick. Mr. Saphire was my father. Bill O'Reilly has now got his hair a little longer now. That's amazing. That's amazing. Hello, Ann.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
My pleasure.
I met Ann for the first time about an hour ago. And she is now one of my oldest and dearest friends. Anyway, welcome all of you to the fabulous, luxurious Swanson Hotel.
Thank you.
I've often been asked, this man is taking pictures of jokes. Very nice, thank you. There are more photographers here than there are people here. But the photographers are, one photographer is here to take a picture of Anne, and then there's another photographer here to take a picture of the photographer who's taking a picture of Anne, and then the video fellow, he's taking pictures of everybody. So that's very nice. My portion of the show actually is quite serious. I was going to be quite funny tonight, but Bob did my entire act.
Oh, sorry.
All I'm left with is Wheeler and Woolsey.
Oh, I forgot my Wheeler and Woolsey.
Yeah, it's a shame, because that would have put you over the top.
I should have done my Clark and McCullough instead.
Yeah. I shouldn't have started. This lady is taking pictures of the photographer taking a picture of me. That's okay. Did you find Pokemon? Is he here?
I don't even know what Pokemon is.
Yes, he. He knows what Pokemon is. This is a very lovely couple here.
We're twins.
You're what?
Twins.
The twins.
Do you walk up to people on the street and say, "Hi, we're twins"?
That was beautiful.
What did you say?
Which one of you are, let me ask your name first. May I ask your name?
Sure.
No. Was that show that you answered correctly? Now, what is your name, sir?
Sam.
Sam is a very nice. How many people Sam anymore, do they? No. They name girls say they're Sam. Maybe that's short for Sam. And this is your, and your name is?
Tori.
Tori. Very nice. And what brings you here tonight? Are you part of the family?
My
Or,
grandchildren.
they're your grandchildren.
They are.
Oh, you spent your honeymoon in date camp.
Yes.
That's very nice.
My son and my daughter-in-law.
Very nice.
They're
Nice as well.
responsible for my grandchildren.
I wouldn't go telling everybody that. That's very nice. Congratulations. And you live there in New Jersey, is that right?
Hoboken.
So do I. I'm in Cherry Hill. I was born in Newark. It was lovely. We had an apartment overlooking a knifing. And look, they're explaining themselves.
Yes, like you work at the condo circuit as well. What'd he say? What'd he say? What?
What is it?
By the way, I would be remiss. Of course, this is a. He's taking pictures of people picking their teeth. This is very nice. My dinner's still here. I just want to make sure they don't take it. It's been there for an hour and a half. I want to make sure that it's become a collector's item right now. I would be remiss if I didn't mention the fact that I am nervous performing in front of Larry Storch, one of the greatest entertainers on earth. shook his hand. You shake his hand, he gives you a handshake. Boy, he really gives you a good hard grit. That's wonderful. Yeah, I'll wait right here. Did he get it pushed?
You do now.
Do it with your other hand.
Stop.
What is sexy? Oh, there you go. Oh, this is a picture of us? Oh, isn't that cute? Here. Very nice.
There you go. Now go on.
Oh, there's another one. Oh. I've been asked if I have, isn't that great when you do 20 minutes and not use one bit of material?
That's right.
I have often been asked when I perform, because I'll tell you a little bit about my background, and then we're going to talk about Anne, because this is about music.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I want to hear all about me.
No, we're going to hear.
I mentioned her name.
She's been drinking. She's loosening.
I included you in my act.
Yes, you did. Indeed, you did.
You were part of it.
When did I lose control?
When you came out.
When I came out. Now the photographers are making jokes. Are people leaving? No, they can't. Lock the doors. Oh, there's Terry. Terry's leaving.
Terry's leaving.
Have a seat. We're having a little show.
Changing seats.
That's right. Oh,
I want to get closer.
You were sitting in the back. That's right.
I'm over there.
Nice to see you.
I was chased over there.
So people often ask me if I am comfortable working. Well, we have to be honest. This is an intimate crowd. That's what they call it. Intimate. That's what they call an intimate. Anybody else? Boy, an intimate crowd. Now I have worked. All the big rooms, they all work that way. But in the Catskills, there's nothing left but elevators.
Yeah.
You know that. And I performed in Las Vegas. I worked all over to audiences, 1,500 people. But I'm comfortable with this because when I performed my act, by the time I was halfway through, this is about what was left in the rooms. He's laughing, but he's writing at the same time. He's writing things. So how did I get in the show business? Terry gave me a very nice introduction, which it humbles me. And Terry, I appreciate that.
You deserve it. You've been around.
Some things are just no. There's just no time. Just let it go.
He's not cheap. He's just.
Very nice choices for belly dancing.
Oh yeah.
How come I'm talking to you? You ventriloquist. I'm talking to you and it's coming out of his mouth. I said to Terry, I said, very nice choice for belly dancer. And I hear, oh yeah.
Oh yes. Very good.
Well, Terry is an even woman's lips.
Yeah, Bob can
Terry, you would make a great impotentate. It's work. I'll look it up on you. You change your seat, or it's another couple. Am I allowed to ask how old you are? 15 years old. Wow. When I was your age, I was 23. Right? This thing's sensitive. You'll work on that. You'll laugh later. You'll wake up and say, oh, he said he was 23 when she was 15. So I began, well, let me tell you how I started, so that when I talk about Anne later on, you'll see that I have a little bit of authority when I'm talking about it. He's taking pictures over there. I'm standing here.
It's a good reason.
I had this thing pressed. Excuse me?
Good reason.
May I ask your name?
I'm Steve. Can I ask yours?
Yes, I'm Security.
Show comes with some heckler.
Oh, no, I like it. It's a combination, heckler and photographer. Did you hear the flash wasn't going off?
It's a multitasker.
Never need to.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because you got your friend in the back with the light. They work together. Look. And his friend, the battery went out, and he's got his toe in the light socket over there.
This is crazy.
I told my parents I wanted to be in show business. I told my father that I wanted my name in all the newspapers. He told me to smoke in bed. 4, 5, 6. Never die. Just let it sit. So I'll tell you a little bit about my career, how I got started in the things that I do, but it goes way back. My mom, this is true. In the 1920s, she was in the music publishing business. expecting you to remember all this. Leo Feast was a big music publisher, and he was very friendly with Ed Sullivan. And my mom got friendly with Ed Sullivan, and Ed Sullivan introduced my mom to Irving Berlin. And for 13, 14 years, from 1927 to 1942, my mother was Irving Berlin's Gal Friday secretary, receptionist, and she worked for the Irving Berlin office. Now, what does that have to do with me? Nothing yet. My mom's sister, Judy, was a professional dancer. And she met a guy named Buddy Allen, and Buddy and Judy Allen danced all around the world and other places. And while they were dancing, they worked up in the Catskills, and they met a guy named Ernie Glucksman. Write this down. Ernie Glucksman was a social director. Well, that's what they called him in those days. He was a producer of shows in the Adirondacks and in the Catskills. Buddy and Judy Allen danced around the world, and finally their marriage dissolved, and so did the act. And Buddy Allen opened up a management agency in New York City, Buddy Allen Management, and Aunt Judy married a guy by the name of Ernie Glucksman, who she used to work for up in the. Are you writing this now? Up in the Catskill Mountains. So now we have Ernie and Buddy and Judy. NBC called my Uncle Ernie, because he was now married to my mother's sister, if you're following what's going on. NBC called Uncle Ernie and said, look, we signed two guys for the radio. They're pretty funny, but we're going to put them on television. And they described the two guys. One is a very handsome Italian singer, and his partner is a monkey. And that was Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. He's laughing at the straight lines. So now, he loves comedy. You say Jerry Lewis, the man for it. As soon as you say Jerry Lewis, this guy goes, hey! Who's Jerry Lewis? He's been doing anything funny since 1967. All right. So now, are you writing this down? So now, Uncle Ernie is now Jerry Lewis's producer and director on NBC. But where does this come? Now, I was born, pay attention, I was born on May 28th, 1947.
That's just in a few minutes.
Hey! My wife is kidding. But I'm not going to mention that because it's a dance party. Oh, shit. They got more. Every table's got their own MC. Okay, so Uncle Ernie becomes Jerry Lewis's personal man. I met Jerry Lewis in 1953 when Martin and Lewis were playing Pro Singers, not Brown's Hotel, because Martin Lewis never played Brown's Hotel and Jerry Lewis never worked at Brown's Hotel.
Oh my God.
So look at what you're learning now. You're going to learn some interesting things. All that Jerry Lewis busboy stuff with the Browns, that was in Lakewood, New Jersey, at the Hotel Arthur. In any event, I decided that I wanted to be in show business when I was 5 years old, and my first professional appearance was at the Flagship Theater, Restaurant, Nightclub in Union, New Jersey. I don't know if the building is still there on the Medial Strip route.
On 22.
Route 22 is right. Is it open still? Is my name up? Is it still got my name up? Yeah, they called me the other day. They told me I had to cash the check, which is very nice. That was 1953, 1954. Careers went on. When I was 15 years old, Jerry Lewis asked me to be on The Tonight Show, which I was. I was the youngest comedian, and I was doing magic at the time, a magic act. But then I started working in the Catskills. I was a social director. You remember what the big game in the Catskills was?
Simon Says.
Well, that was the second biggest game. Boy, you fell into that one. Yeah, Simon Says was the big game in the Catskills. Everybody played. If you didn't play Simon Says, you didn't work the Catskills. Here's how the game is played. Watch this. Okay. Thank you very much. Always want to be. Oh, she's going to start singing. Okay. Oh, gee, I gave it to you wrong.
Route 22.
Route 22. Let's go.
Route 22.
All right, come on. This is the way we played Simon Says in the Catskills. It's real simple. Whatever Simon tells you to do, you do. If he doesn't tell you to do it, you ignore it. Okay? You only do it if Simon says. Now, everybody's sitting at your seats. Simon says, outstretch hands. Simon says, come on, do it. Simon says, smile, lady. Your ring's too heavy. Bring your hand. All right. Simon says, outstretch hands, stretch. Pow! Good. Smacking him up. Simon says, hands down. This guy does with one hand. That's all right. Must do it again. Remember, you only do it if Simon says. Ready? Simon says, outstretch hands, stretch. Simon says, clap hands once, clap. Again. So we almost have the crowd. You understand? We'll do it once more. We'll do it once more. Simon says, clap hands once, clap. Simon says, again. Once more. He snaps. I don't know if that counts. He snapped. And so when I was 17 years old, I was doing magic and comedy. Because, you know, it's very difficult when a youngster wants to be a comedian. If an actress wants to be an actress at 6 years old or 7 years old, that's great. But when a youngster wants to be a comedian at 7 years old, what do you talk about? I mean, your wife and kids, it doesn't work. So that's where, this is a great one. So no individual laughing, please. No, everybody else laughing.
I'll run around the room.
Hold on a second. I'm just taking a picture of this man taking a picture. So crap.
Don't mind me.
So no, I didn't mind you involved. So the Catskills were great, and it was very exciting. Not like you saw in 30 Days, you know. That was, you don't like me, but I don't. That's all. So take a picture of people sleeping. All right, so 17 years old, I decided that I was going to put my magic act away because the magic acts they were the novelty acts. They got the second bill. And plus the girls wanted the comedians, as Larry Storch probably knows. They didn't want the magicians, you see, so I put that away. So I did, but I also started to meet a lot of the entertainers that I worked with, and I decided that I was going to follow my uncle's footsteps, and I would start representing people. And my first client was a guy in the movies. He actually hadn't made a movie in 30 years. My first client was Spanky McFarlane, of The Rascals and the Arabian Comedy, and Spanky hadn't made a movie in 30 years, and we put together a college program, which was just wonderful. Over 10 years, we played every college and university in the country, a few in the city. But we worked all over the place. Slipped that in just to see if there was any. Oh, now he's moaning. The photographer is moaning. That's what I like when the photographer moans. But we did that, and from there I started putting together a stable of wonderful performers, including, we spoke about Beverly Washburn, and you were together with Beverly Washburn in the program Fury, which I love.
Yes, she was a little girl.
Yes, she was. Well, she's still little, but she's not a girl.
She was a young girl.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she was. So they worked together. Beverly worked with everybody. Then, now you might know if you've seen some of my stuff on the internet. I also am in business. I own and operate a magic shop because I love magic. You have to have a day job when you're in show business. And I've had my magic shops for 37 years now. So it's quite a long time. I have it says, would you like to see a quick magic trick? I'll do one quick magic trick for you. If you'd like to see it. Class. I have my executive assistant here with me today, and she's been thank you. You can go home now.
Only a fool would send her home.
Only a fool would send her home. I'll put this over here. Don't touch this because it's mine. Thank you, Jim. Can you hear me without the microphone?
Yeah.
Why? How do you know what I said? Okay, let's see. I've got 1, 2, this is a great trick, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. This will get me out of the big time. I get rid of 1, 2, 3. Man's taking pictures of flying cards. 3 cards, and I have 1, 2, 3. Thanks, Jim. 4, 5, 6 cards. Whoa. Isn't that great? Thank you. Thank you for that great round of indifference. Don't try to make up. Yes.
Can you do it again? Can you do it again?
Yeah, I heard you the first time. Okay. Now my personal assistant is Okay, I have 1, 2, 3 cards.
Yeah.
Almost got it. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wow, 6, 7 cards. How's that? Okay, I hope you liked it. Thank you very good.
Do it again.
Excuse me?
Do it again. Do it again.
Never done it this many times. 1, 2, 3 cards, and that leaves me still with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, and I hope you like it.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
He likes it. He likes it.
Okay. You know, Jen, when I stand next to you, I feel like a condemned building. With a brand new flagpole. Make believe you didn't get it. Make believe you didn't get it. 1, 2, 3 cards. A little wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Thank you.
Can you do it?
One more time.
Do it once more.
We're ad-libbing now. 2, 3 cards.
It's so good. Do it.
That leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you, Jen. Back to your seat. Yeah, let's take her back to her seat. See, the flagpole joke was a little play on. Never mind.
Terry said he didn't know you were a comedian. That's what he.
Yeah, I heard. That's what I do for a living. It doesn't matter because. Okay, let's talk about Ann. And we'll do that other one later. That was something. I've got a little list here of some of Ann's credits, which is this is where we get serious.
Yeah.
Of course, we all know War of the Worlds.
Right.
That's usually an applause line.
Yes.
We'll keep it straight.
Great movie.
The only one who didn't like her version of War of the Worlds was Orson Welles, because it got him very jealous. They're making a new War of the Worlds, by the way. They're coming out with Tinkerbell Lives. Okay, is everything all right? Talking talk louder. Yeah, War of the Worlds, they're coming out with a new one where the aliens land on the planet Earth, and immediately the Secretary of Health and Human Services runs up to the ship, and they give them immediate health care and citizenship. So that's going to be the new War of the Worlds.
It's a fantasy, right?
Do you notice that they can't tell whether I'm joking? Okay, with Dragnet, the movie, of course. Do you know, Dragnet's very interesting because a lot of people don't know this, but you know, at the end, and in the very early Dragnets, they did it at the beginning where the hammer and the big St. Mark 7 Limited was Jack Webb's company. And Jack Webb had admitted in an interview that whether it was the very first series or the second series when they were back on in color or the motion pictures, it was always Jack Webb's hands. And he wanted to do that, and that's what he said. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But I will believe him. Fury, of course, we talked about Fury. Do you remember Fury? Are there some nostalgia about it? Fury, the story of a horse and a boy who loved him. Okay. 77 Sunset Strip. Yeah, the kids are saying, what kind of a program is that? The story of a boy who loved him. This is The Roaring Twenties, great program. You were on the Roaring Twenties, you don't know that?
No.
Well, it says so in the right place. It doesn't matter. Just say, yes, of course I was on 7 times. It makes no difference. Yeah, the Roaring Twenties. Not in the Roaring Twenties. On the Roaring Twenties. She has a little wax condition. The Roaring Twenties is a great show. Remember Dorothy Provine was on that? Remember Dorothy Provine? No, I'm talking to this kid over here.
Great name.
The Great Race.
No, it's a nice kid. I want my nana. Roaring Twenties, great show. Ben Casey was on it. She was on Ben Casey. Yes. Were you, what, did you have a disease on Ben Casey?
He never smiled.
Or do you remember being on Ben Casey?
I'm on it right now.
He never smiled.
It's funny, when I'm with Beverly Washburn. Beverly Washburn is an actress who appeared in, just like Anne, Ubiquitous is the name. That's the name that Jenny Cupcakes, the word Jenny Cupcakes used on our little promo. She did everything. And Beverly, as I'm sure would be the same with Anne, would do a show, and she wouldn't even know what the entire script was. She would have a scene, and she'd go and shoot the scene, but she wouldn't necessarily know what the whole show was, because later on she had to be across the street and at another studio doing another show. And often we come up with shows where people will hand Beverly a photograph or something, and she won't even remember having been in a particular show. But I'm telling you, all right, so let's change this. Instead of my asking you, I'll tell you, you were on Ben Casey. Surfside 6, you were on Alfred Hitchcock. Yeah. You were on Peter Gunn, even though they didn't know how to spell gun.
Peter Gunn.
Howard Duff.
Yeah. Rawhide, you did Rawhide. I think I would have liked to see that. Bachelor Father, now there was an interesting one. You did 2 Bachelor Fathers. Wow. Hey, you want to hear an interesting program we had on television when we were young? Don't let your parents complain. Bachelor Father, I'm talking to the youngsters now. I love showbiz. You know, it's remind me where I was. It's these microphones, I bet you Larry Storch would know this. These cordless microphones are very, very handy, and for a very good reason. Not the obvious reason that you can walk wherever you like. And, you just have to remember you turn it off if you go to the bathroom. You bring it. Yeah, a lot of strings. When we had corded microphones, we'd be wearing our black suits or black tuxedos, and the cord, you know, you always had to be adjusting the cord, and the cord would drag on the floor, and the floor was always dirty, it was always dusty, and so the cord would hit our pants, and we'd get these white lines going across our pants. So we'd send our pants to the cleaners, and they would shorten them. I have to wait until this later has happened. Okay. So what we're talking about Bachelor Father. Bachelor Father was a story about a very attractive young teenage girl who lived and shared an apartment with her uncle and their Asian houseboy. That was it. That was it. That was the whole plot. And on the 2 episodes, she played the lookout. I don't have time for you to understand this is not my regular job. I have 2 minks in heat. All right, Bachelor Father. Perry Mason. We watched that. My wife loved Perry Mason, and you were in that wonderful episode where it was a military trial. Do you remember that one?
I wasn't in the trial.
No, you weren't in the trial. You were the wife, and you were at home. Right, but they were, but that was did you do one Perry Mason?
It was an honor to be on that.
Yeah, I can imagine. It must have been very exciting. Yeah. And then The Millionaire. You were on The Millionaire.
Yeah.
The Millionaire finally is being shown again now on Cozy TV and some of the TV stations. That program was missing in action for years. Yeah, it was a very strange program. The Millionaire, yeah. Michael Anthony, remember Michael Anthony? Remember the show?
John Bass for Tipton.
Yeah, that's right. And Michael Anthony, we didn't know about him because he would say, my name is Michael Anthony for years. For years, I've been the secretary of the late billionaire. What was his name?
John Beresford Tipton.
John Beresford Tipton. And in retirement, John Beresford Tipton had a 50,000-acre palatial estate called
Ponderosa.
Silverstone. Silverstone was the name of it. And every day, Michael Anthony would come in to pick up a check that he had to deliver. The last episode was the best on The Millionaire, because he said, Michael Anthony came and says, "You sent for me, sir?" And John Beresford Tipton, you only saw the back of his head and his hand. You never saw him. And, "You sent for me, sir?" And John Beresford Tipton says, "Mike, I'm broke." It was a 2-week show. So,
I never saw that one.
the man hangs on my every word. And by the way, you probably saw her in many, many movies under the name of Uncredited. And we know about those, don't we? Uncredited. How many uncredited did you do? I bet you a ton of them. There's so many of them.
Callaway went that away.
Yeah. And then
Goodbye, my fancy.
You know how long it took me to prepare for that laugh? No, but that's wonderful. Anne has done some fabulous work, and I would love to do. I honestly, I didn't talk to Terry about it. I don't know. I guess I'm done, and then your son. Apparently, am I introducing you to introduce your mom? That's
There you go. No, it's you.
No.
No.
So you.
No.
You're going to introduce Anne.
Nothing like being
Do me a
prepared.
favor. We can put the camera down and introduce it.
Just make sure the sign's up, you know.
Yeah, but that's that's the
Just
sign.
put that back up.
That's a very.
There you go.
Yeah.
Is this
Yeah,
the dread?
Yeah, let's see. Oh, yes, this is a film facts issue. And this side they had a flood. But that's okay. Don't worry about the flood. Doesn't matter. We've seen. Very nice. Oh, you're very welcome. If I can be of an assistant to you, I can use.
She's your assistant.
That's Jenny. That's Jenny. Remember Jenny.
Hi, Jenny. Do it again.
Hello, Jenny. Miss Jenny.
Do it again.
So I want to talk. I want to talk to the boss. Who? Tell me what we're doing now. Oh, hold on a second. He's trying to. Somebody's asking where the check is. Just got over the Terry, tell me what you would like me to do now, because I've been out here and these people are lovely, very nice people. We had a little fun, but we also it's time for
It's time for Anne.
Time for Anne. So would you like me to introduce Anne?
Yes,
I
sir.
asked Anne's son. I said, "Am I going to have you introduce your mom?" He says, "No, I don't know."
He wants to leave that
I
honor
don't
for
even
you.
know her personally. He said, "I don't know her. She was out working, uncredited." She was never. How about if I introduce this young lady, and I'm sure that she will maybe answer some of your questions. Will you be able to answer some of their questions? Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Terry, please.
Terry Soto.
Terry, please.
Takes great pleasure in
Bring
presenting
mother up.
this
Please,
Anne
Terry.
Robinson.
I've been sitting so long, it's going to where the blood gets back to my knees.
Take your time. Terry said, "Look, Anne, I'm giving everybody food. I can't afford a plane. I have to take a train."
Oh, sit down again.
Do you want to stand up?
No, I think probably sitting down is a little easier.
Okay, good.
I'm not contagious.
Okay.
There we go. So who's going to sit next to me?
Terry.
Terry's going to sit next to me.
You know, for crying out loud, Terry.
Okay. And I'm going to give you the mic. Thank you.
Okay. Well, here we are.
Yes, darling.
Here we are. I don't know if I'm on. Yeah, I guess you could hear me. This is quite overwhelming. Quite an honor. It's something that when I was a little girl, I never dreamed that something like this would happen to me. I lived right down the street from Sam Goldwyn's studio, and our neighbor had a commissary, And I was allowed to go on the lot anytime I wanted to, because she told them that I was her, her little niece. So there I was meeting Buster, not Buster Crab,
Boston Blackie.
Boston Blackie. What's his real name? I forgot his name.
Chester Morris?
Chester Morris, yes. And I got to see the Dead End Kids, and this was in the 30s. I was very, very young. And I got to meet the Dead End Kids and Freddie Bartholomew. So everything I dreamed of, I was living. There was right in Hollywood. I was born in Hollywood, at the Hollywood Hospital. My father worked at the Bank of Hollywood on the corner of Hollywood and Vine. So I was a true Hollywoodite. And I remember, dreaming when I stood on the corner of Hollywood and Vine with my father and watched the Santa Claus Lane parade go by, that someday I'd get to ride in it. And I did. Gene Barry and I got to ride in it. I think it was like 2004 or 5. I'm not quite sure what year it was. But Gene Barry and I had a wonderful trip down Hollywood Lane. And so never in my life did I dream that something like this I would be honored to do. This is absolutely overwhelming. And it's everything, that you grow up in Hollywood not knowing that, people are going to think you're famous and people are going to want to be with you, and how grateful I am that all you lovely people have come so far away. You've traveled so far, and here you are. My dear distant cousins here came all the way from Kenton, Ohio.
Wow.
They're distant cousins on my father's mother's side, my grandmother's side, my father's mother. So if there's anything that anyone would like to know about me, I'll be very happy to answer it. Any questions?
How did you start out as a stunt woman?
Oh, well, I met, I needed to get a real guild card. So I started out learning how to ride Western saddle with an old Western cowboy star, Johnny Carpenter. And we did a short movie together, and somebody from the studio saw me, and somebody from the studio just said, this girl can not only ride a horse, she can act. So I had a favor gave me a Screen Extras card. So I was an extra for a while, and excuse me. And then in those days, once you had one union card, you could join any other union that you wished to. So right away, I joined the Screen Actors Guild, and that's how I became a stunt woman. Yakima Kanut, and yes.
Oh, we all know Yakima Kanut.
Yes, he was one of my benefactors, a lovely man, and helped me get into movies as a stunt woman. And we were just watching the first thing I ever did today when Bud Bedecker was the director. It was called Black Midnight with Roddy McDowell, a Lindsay Parsons production. And my dear son Jaime Bravo found it for me. I only saw the one episode just once, years and years and years ago, 1949, I believe it was. And there I was, my first job as a stunt girl. Yes, dumpling for the young lady in the movie. And it was so much fun to see. So that's how I got started.
What was your first screen credit?
I don't know. Was it Clarence Carter?
It would be Joan Crawford.
It would be the Joan Crawford movie, Goodbye My Fancy. I had to have a screen test for that. And I remember standing up there in a big old studio with a cameraman and the Vincent Sherman, the director, and up walks Joan Crawford, because I think they were sweethearts at the time. So she came in and visited with him while they were interviewing me, and she approved of me, and I got the part as Clarisse Carter, the drama student in Goodbye My Fancy with Joan Crawford. And I know she had a very strong reputation of not liking people, but she was so kind to me. I could never understand why she disliked a few people and complained about her attitude towards them, because she was so kind to me.
Especially Betty Davis.
Oh, I wish I'd met her, though. I was sorry I never got to meet her.
You handed her a bouquet of flowers, I remember, in that movie.
In Goodbye My Fancy?
Exactly. And
you do remember.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Because I just got to see it again today. My actual first Goodbye My Fancy was the second movie I was in that I was looked for it. I had a screen test for it. The other movie, I was just a stunt girl, but I had an awfully good time in it.
There's another
first time I was ever on film.
Another Joan Crawford movie. swimsuit models in film. When I think it was a gangster flick. Do you remember, Terry? It was a Joan Crawford movie. They find film, and you're one of the swimsuit models swimming with Joan Crawford.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
I gotta find that. There you go.
I would remember that.
I'll get back to you on that one.
We hear this all the time, and all of a sudden she goes, "Oh my God, that's me." We hear this all the time.
No?
Yeah.
How did you get your part in War of the Worlds? I mean, it didn't come easy, did it?
Well, I was under contract at Paramount Studio. I was a member of the famous Golden Circle. You know, that organization started in 1922. Pardon me.
You take your time.
No, I still have a cough that I'm struggling with. Sorry.
Need some water?
No, thank you, dear. And they had, I guess, read everybody at the studio, and I don't know who else read for the part. And the Charlotte Clary, who was the drama coach at the studio, I had done a recording. It was a breath exercise of doing two voices simultaneously, a wicked voice and a very innocent, pathetic voice. And so I had to learn how to take a breath in between, so not to take a breath just before I changed my voice, so I could change my voice immediately, and there'd be no detection that it was one person. They thought it was two different people. So I did read for War of the Worlds, and no one was, George Powell was not particularly impressed with me. But Miss Charlotte Clary said, "I want you to listen to this record." And so it was very dramatic, and the girl had a healthy scream. And so
You sure did.
he said, "Well, no, you don't look the part at all, or not exactly what we had in mind, so I guess we're going to have to make you look the part." And so I was just lucky enough to, they put a wig on me, so that funny hair right there that you see on the cover of Film Facts, I said it looked like an old Joan Crawford wig with the bangs and the pageboard. So they made me look like a nice young girl from Hemet, California.
Yeah. You had short hair and...
I had very short poodle cut, bright red, even a different color, of course, red hair, very orange, very bright, a very short poodle cut. And they said I was far too sophisticated. So they put a big wig on me and made me look like a homespun girl. Yeah. And I was supposed to be a school teacher from USC, so I guess I eventually, like Stefan said, my son, they're so funny, he said, "You know, Mother, the reason that movie is such a classic today is because you didn't ruin it." He said, women have a tendency to, they don't belong in a science fiction movie.
Girls get in the way.
They get in the way. That's right, and I agreed with it. And then he talked me into the fact that he said, the movie was sort of a very important movie around you, as someone who didn't want to be there, shouldn't have been there, and I was stuck.
How was Byron Haskin to work with as a director?
Well, Byron Haskin was an amazing man, because a lot of people did not know that he was quite a photographer, cinematographer in World War II. Mm-hmm. And so that's why War of the Worlds is filmed so beautifully as a war movie, because he knew how to direct and make it. It's a heck of a war movie. That's what it is. When you look at it, it is war.
And years later, when he did Robinson Crusoe on Mars, he paid homage to your movie by using the same saucers.
Well, and they took out the one saucer, just one. It was a small one. It was really made out of balsa wood. Mm-hmm. It never did appear in the actual film. And they took out the cobra head and used it in Robinson Crusoe on Mars.
Everybody knew it was...
Oh, yes, they recognized it immediately.
Recognized it right away.
Oh, yes, of course.
And few people don't realize that in the first season of Star Trek, always when the Enterprise was using whatever they needed to defend, it was always the same sound effect of the Martian war machine.
Gene Barry, you had instant chemistry there. I mean, how was it working with Gene Barry?
He was a lovely man. He was a New York song and dance man, and was very popular on Broadway back here. And he had packed up his wife and in a car and all the money that they had left and moved out to California. And I said, what made you sign up with Paramount? And he said they had the most money. He got $750 a week. And I got $125 a week.
Big money in those days.
It was, you know, it was very big. And just all I did was go to the studio every day and go to the drama department, and we did a lot of reading with other people who were anticipating, you know, getting a screen test or a reading. So that's how we were all trained while we were at the studio.
She spent an afternoon kissing Rock Hudson all day at Universal.
Oh, that was something. I know, but I was so overwhelmed kissing him all afternoon. I never got a contract at Universal.
It was Damn Don't Cry. That was the movie.
The Damn Don't Cry.
Yeah, Damn Don't Cry.
I do remember. Yes, you're right. I do remember that.
Yeah, and there was a film.
That title. Thank you.
Yeah, so there you go. Okay.
Oh, I've just done so many things. It's hard to remember.
That's a good thing.
Pardon me.
I have a question. And it's a question that's based on a news clipping I have here. Of course, you know how credible the news can be. But this is from October 4th, 1955, and it says, Ann Robinson believes she would have never gotten the lead in the Warner Brothers movie Dragnet with Jack Webb if she hadn't dyed her hair red.
No. I don't believe that. No.
Then I'll give you the reporter's name. You can write to her.
My hair was already red.
Uh-huh.
It had grown out. I now had a page boy. But the truth of the matter is, I had an audition. I went to read for Jack Webb, and he apologized that he had already given the part to Randy Brooks, another actress. But he said, I would like to have you read. You've gone to so much trouble to be here. I would like you to read for me, and perhaps it'd be something in the future. So I figured I didn't have anything to lose, so all I did was read the script and imitate him. And so afterwards he said, well, excuse us just a moment, and would you mind waiting? And they came back and said, you know, we rather like you a little better than the woman we hired.
Wow.
So they paid her and her agent and hired me. So that's how I got the part with Dragnet. And that a lot of people think that was the pilot, but it wasn't. It was the first feature-length movie after a year or two of the popularity of Dragnet. And Warner Brothers, they decided to make a movie because it was so popular on television.
Sure.
And I was so lucky. So I was the first policewoman in Hollywood.
Wow.
Before Angie Dickinson. She had the TV series, but I got a movie first.
She had the first Close Encounter, and she was the first piece.
I have one more.
One more fact.
Yeah, this is another 1950s article. Hollywood is from Hollywood. Ann Robinson pleas for talented actresses. Up-and-coming actress Ann Robinson says that too many starlets depend on physical appeal and gimmicks rather than their talent and success. Ann, who is quite appealing herself, had no reluctance about calling a spade and a starlet an extrovert. She exploded. An actress who concentrates more on showing off her plunging neckline. Don't take this too seriously. Her plunging neckline, more than showing off her acting ability, should be censored.
I don't know.
You said
I don't think. Did I say that?
You must have, because that's a long quote. There's more to this. I mean, it's very
I don't. It sounds like it sounds too fancy for my
for your words. And that happens. We know.
Sounds far too intelligent and fancy for my words. I can't imagine saying something so unkind.
Well, that's very interesting. Yeah.
Mr. Saphire touched on a few TV programs that you appeared in, but you appeared in a lot of TV.
I was surprised. I did a lot of westerns that I'd forgotten about. We were out at the Gene Autry Museum in Griffith Park a few months ago, and they started reading off my credits. I didn't know that I'd been in that many westerns on television, and I was so pleased. I was so pleased.
One of my favorites was Rocky Jones, Space Ranger, where you appeared as the princess.
I was Juliandra, suzerain of Herculon, and I had an evil twin sister named Noviandra, who was locked in a dungeon and all she did was want to do harm to Herculon, and she ended up being crushed to death by a robot. I had a wonderful time. I loved that
Oh, I can
series.
tell you really were over the top. I've enjoyed it.
I know. I want to see that.
It's on YouTube. It's on
I've got
YouTube.
to see that last scene where my son Jaime said you could always. He's never seen my eyebrows and eyes work like that.
But I saw
so
it in
evil.
I saw it in syndication in the '60s. They were still running it on
Oh,
TV.
really? No.
Yeah.
You put it on. So I could see it on Facebook.
Yeah, I've put it on several times, and people were quite surprised that you did television. They didn't realize it was. They thought it was just motion pictures, but you did a lot. I mean, you worked with Cesar Romero on Passport to.
Oh, he was lovely man.
Passport to
a
Danger.
lovely man. No, I worked enough to be able to get a pension and medical. So I evidently.
Did you ever do any radio?
Pardon me?
Did you ever do any radio?
No, I did not.
Ah.
No, that would have been fun.
Yeah.
That would have been nice to do. No, I was much too young then. I was just too young to do radio, and now it's almost like TV sort of ruined motion pictures. Suddenly, the studio contract people were no longer wanted. You didn't have a contract players where they groomed them and wanted them for their stars. Oh, I meant it was. Oh dear, now I forget. What's your name? Our dear girlfriend from the Golden Circle.
Casey Rogers.
Oh, Casey
Oh,
Rogers.
no, Barbara Rush. Casey
Barbara
Rogers.
Rush. Barbara Rush was one that really became a true star. That was one of the Golden Circle girls. No, that started, as I said, way back in 1922, where Fay Ray was at Golden Circle, and Gary Cooper, an awful lot of people. Then they went through the 40s. They had another group of people, and then ours. And then it was all over with. The studio system just sort of disappeared.
Yeah.
But Imitation of Life is the craziest one that you.
That's right. Everybody remembers you in Imitation Life. You
Well-
were not a good girl.
No, everybody hated me in Imitation of Life. And a lot of friends of mine, like Larry Storch was here, Sarah Valentine, Carl Valentine's daughter, loved that movie. It's one of her favorite movies, and hated my part, not knowing me very, very well, but not knowing that I was doing that particular part. Excuse me, is when Susan Kohner is saying goodbye to her mother in the hotel room, Juanita Moore. And Susan Kohner is passing for white and doesn't want her mother to ever talk to her or meet her on the street and say anything to her. It's a very, very delicate and heart-rending scene. And then I walk in. I'm a showgirl, and I was hired because Susan Kohner and Juanita Moore, it was like divided in half. They were the darker people, and where Lana Turner and her were the lighter people. And I came in as, one was blonde and one was brunette. And I came in as a tall, skinny, long neck, bright red hair showgirl, and a very bigoted one. So when I walked in, I see Juanita Moore, of course assuming she is the maid. And I said, if you're the maid, I want to tell you that, there are ants in my shower.
I remember that scene.
And she says, oh, it must be very uncomfortable for you. And so after they finish the scene, and they kiss and they say, goodbye, Mama, sort of pantomime it. Yeah. And I walked back over and I said, well, get you, honey child. I didn't know y'all had a mammy. My God, everybody's hated me for that ever since. And of course, you couldn't do that today. Right now it would be very, very bad choice to do that part.
Politically incorrect.
Politically incorrect.
Well, but the crux of the movie.
But it's the crux of the movie. It shows just how bigoted and what went on, just how they felt in that movie. And was it Ross Hunter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ross Hunter, I was chosen by him, and I was so very surprised, that the part had such an effect on people after all these years.
And finally, Peter Gunn. Got to work with Craig Stevens.
I know.
How was it like working with Craig?
Oh, it was a delightful person. Gene Barry, we didn't even get to finish discussing how lovely Gene Barry was, and then I got to spend so much time with him. And there was 10 years difference between the two of us. He was born in 1919, and I was born in 1929. So, but and he was married, had a delightful wife, Betty, and so we, we had nothing in common. He was just a lovely 10-year older man, and very polite, very kind. And I got to see him later on do La Cage. And he was.
People don't realize he can sing too.
Oh, what a voice he had! What a magnificent voice he had! And he did La Cage au Faux.
Is that how he used to do Burke's Law?
Yes.
Yes.
He sang on that show.
Did he really?
There's
Burke's Law.
He was undercover.
And he sang on Charlie's Angels with Cheryl Ladd.
Yeah. I used to love Burke's Law. They actually used to show it.
He's quite a guy. He had a Tony nominee. He was a Tony nominee.
Chemistry was there.
Oh, he was a
Chemistry.
When we worked together, I don't. He was just so.
You made War of the Worlds.
He was so protective of me in the movie. He was so protective of this poor girl that didn't want to be there. But you were talking about Peter Gunn.
Peter Gunn, yeah.
Well, in television, you work so quickly. It's only, an hour show is 3 days, half-hour show is a day and a half. It's done so quickly, so you don't get to meet people and share anything or talk with them. It was just fun to do. It was fun to be on a Peter Gunn.
You look like you had fun doing
I
that.
love, then I got killed.
Yeah, I know.
I got murdered somehow. I don't know what happened, but that was about it. But this has been something else. This has been something else that all you lovely people have gone to so much trouble.
Thing. These are all Facebook friends.
And you're all Facebook.
All Facebook friends here tonight. No strangers here.
Such a lovely thing.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you.
Such an honor that you
Is she a doll?
Very pretty, very nice.
I wanted to get her back here.
Very elegant.
And classy lady. And
take it out of the. Well, I wanted.
She was very successful when she was here doing my show 8 years ago.
Oh, we had a lovely time.
One of my better shows. And I told myself I wanted to get her back here and have a little special
Can you imagine
party for you.
The trouble this man has gone through, the effort and the expense that he has gone through to have me here. Thank you so much for all your trouble and your effort.
Oh my God, what are you giving me here?
Well, you have to open it up and see.
What are you giving me here? Where's Robert? Mrs. Robinson, you trying to seduce me?
Hello.
You'll think of me every time you look at it.
A piece of the Martian machine.
Yeah, it's a piece of the Martian machine. You're absolutely right.
Oh my God.
And there's the Martian machine.
Oh my God.
Let's see it. Captain?
Oh, wow.
On the other side.
It's a clock.
From War of the World.
War of the World.
There's the Martian machine.
The Martian machine.
And there's the little description.
Hold it between you.
Yeah, hold it.
Hold it up, Terry.
Take a picture. Hold
It
it, Terry.
says,
It's a little clock. Yeah.
Very
nice.
you truly are Cherry, you truly are Superman.
You are a Superman. Yeah. And there's my signature.
Is your signature right there?
Yes.
Woo! Harry, hold it between
Look
the
from
two.
this side.
Hold it between the two.
Turn your hand around.
Between that.
But how you do?
And let's see
You have
you.
your finger right over the war machine.
Yeah, what's that? Get away from him. It's in your front of your face.
There you go. There's a little war machine right there.
Harry, follow instructions between the two.
Between.
That's good.
Middle.
Very good. Thank you.
Steve Freeman, I'm going to get you later for this.
So now every time you listen to everything you've done for me is the least I could do. I didn't want to see the three little electricity where it rises up from the.
It's beautiful.
And it has New York Times. We have a battery and everything in there.
Wow. Well, I'm going to get in that picture because
yes!
Damn it!
And how about this?
Speechless.
Hold it like here
Dude,
so I can see.
when Mother and I saw that thing, we just lost our minds. Right on.
Perfect. Right here.
I'm speechless.
Come on. Who's not looking at me?
Oh,
that's
okay.
it.
I'm just going to couple pictures, and then it's going to be back to you guys.
Good.
There you go.
Right here. Wait, one. Come back.
Okay, get back in
That's
there.
it. Good. Thank you.
Right on, right on. Now it's back to you guys.
Now, you gave me a saucer, and I'm giving you back one.
Yes,
Form of
that's
a
right.
Birthday cake
Indeed.
back there. And I hope you enjoy that.
Well, not the Oats crackers. Those are mine.
A trade-off.
Everybody look. Look at me. Okay.
Don't worry about catching a cold. Don't worry about it.
Captain, up here.
Don't worry about me.
Captain, look at me.
I don't mind catching
Captain, Terry, look up. That's it, Ann. No, that's it, good. That's it, good, everybody.
Beautiful. Oh, yeah, dude.
When the
No, I'm not my
When the
father.
lights are so bright.
Do you know about Betty and Marina Rose and her quinceanera? Papa just did a whole wonder on that one.
Priceless. I gotta find room for this somewhere.
Try to get up there, it's easy.
On my mantle.
Oh, did we lose the card? We lost the card.
There you go, baby.
Is that a piece of cake?
That's cake.
It's a piece of cake.
That's cake. She's gonna be the first one to cut the cake.
Is that marzipan?
Ow, that hurts. I love that. I love that.
Everybody loves the cake.
Good. Oh, it's adorable. Smile at me. Okay, everybody, look at me. Barry, looking here. We can see everything. And the sun also rises.
Yeah. You're grabbing my ankles.
I'll say that for
Bob, get over here. Get over here. Bob, you gotta steal some of these lines.
Yeah, let's move the stand away and get all the whole family around. How about that? Move the stand.
Sammy, Victoria, get over here.
Get the mashmuko.
There too, your family.
Come on, Lavonda.
Okay, could somebody move the stand out of the way? That's right.
Get the twins.
Lavonda, get over here.
We're a twin. Who else?
Are the twins in?
Get in, get in, get in. You're on this side, I'm on that side.
Where's the rest of everybody?
Get in.
How about you stand right behind?
We
That's
love
a good.
Lavonda.
Like that, right. Good, just like.
Oh, there's
no,
Monster
where you
Man.
were was fine. That's it, good. Put your
Get
hand on
in
your
here,
shoulder.
Monster Man.
That's right. Where are we going? We're ready? That's good. And oh, you had your hand on her shoulder. Put your hand on her shoulder. All right, okay. And pick up your head, Terry, so I can see you through your hat.
Yeah, you can see me.
That's it, good. Right over here, everybody.
Thank you.
Good. Happy birthday, Ann, everybody.
Thank
Yay!
Birthday.
Yay.
Happy birthday.
All right.
Happy birthday.
Okay, one more time. Yay!
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Right on.
Now we get to cut the cake.
Oh, good.
We're gonna cut the cake now.
birthday. Oh, my birthday. Terry, I got
Your
a
birthday's this week and my birthday's last week.
I am.
I tell you, Gemini are the best.
We're gonna cut the cake.
Cut the cake. The bride cuts the
We're gonna cut that cake.
Robinson, the pleasure to meet you. We're up to Ron.
Thank you, darling. Thank you for being here.
That's mine.
That's yours?
Yes, take you to a higher
I
dimension.
caught. You know what I was thinking? I don't know if it's marzipan. That was my joke. I don't know what it is. What is it, Terry, the cake?
Cake?
Is it marzipan? Like I said.
I have no idea
It's
what.
marzipan. Terry, it's marzipan.
Marzipan?
Buy the premise, you buy the bit.
She was asking me.
No, buy the premise.
Yes.
I'm gonna photograph you with the cake.
Oh, I want the mark.
Thank you so much for going to all this
Oh,
trouble.
wait a second.
You're a precious man.
You should stand with her by the cake. Let me get this.
I went to the powder room.
Oh,
Hold on.
Oh, we have to, let's do the family again.
Sorry.
Family again.
I was missing.
Take a family shot.
it's actually better behind the cake.
Behind the cake.
It's better behind the cake. See, this is why I went.
There we go. Stefan.
Oh, you probably went to the bar to find you.
Terry, why don't you put the box down?
Yeah, he went to the bar to look for
Terry,
you.
put the box down. I want my Martian in the
Go to the
picture.
bar and find him.
We go,
1
we go.
second.
Looking for
Yeah, run.
What are we looking
No.
for? We're looking for someone else?
Yeah, I just had to use the card to remember.
Yeah, no, but where's your son going?
He went to the bar to look for his uncle.
Oh, his uncle.
Want you in the picture?
Happy birthday.
Yeah, sure.
There we go.
All right.
Get up. Steve, let's get him in.
Yes. Yeah, Terry, you get in also.
He's coming.
Yeah, you heard that? That's it. That's great. Where you are.
Alright, there you are. I went to the ladies' room and I was looking for you.
You yelled in there, right?
That was me.
Oh, well,
All right.
I was yelling at you.
okay, ready?
Well, I can't see you.
Come on,
That's
cousins.
it. Yeah, but we got to
family now.
We can't see you. If you're looking at somebody's head, I can't see you. That's right. Good, just like that. Good. Good. Everybody's like looking here. Oh, this is wonderful. Good, and it has plates and everything. Could we move the sign so it's like right on the Yeah, that's it. Because otherwise I won't see it. That's it. Good. Good. If you stop, okay, right over here.
I'm sorry.
That's it. Good.
I was talking.
Good. No, talking. Yes. Yeah. That's really fun, right? That's it. Good. Good, right here, good. Hey, I gotta see you. Don't move. No, I'm over here.
Oh, there you
are. There's another one. Terry, another one who doesn't follow instructions. Terry, get in that picture.
Where's Terry?
Terry!
That's it.
God damn it, Terry.
Terry, get down.
Terry, you're holding up the weights.
It's all about her. It's
Could
not
you
about
kneel?
me.
Could you kneel? Can you do it?
Just a little bit. Just
Could you kneel a little bit? That's it, good. Now lean on the table with the elbow or something.
Now just put your chin on the table. How about that?
Wait, let me move back.
Hold on. Stick your tongue out.
Simon says.
Yeah.
Simon says.
Good, right over here. Hey, I'm looking at you. Good, I don't see. That's it, good. Good. Go down with the glass. That's it, good. That's it, good. Looking right here. Where'd you go? Move to. That's it, so I can see you. What? Go back.
We're taking the picture.
That's it, right over here. Good. That's it, and right here. Good.
Yay!
Yay! Great!
Is Mother in the picture?
It's like a migraine.
Where's Ann? Where's Ann?
Well, we take it for the third time. Now she's at the bar.
Go find Ann. She's at the bar.
I love the Monster Man. Do you know Monster Man? Hello, Monster Man. We love Monster Man.
You need a manicure.
You look very funny.
Okay,
Even
let's
Bob
cut some
Greenberg,
cake.
Bob Greenberg laughing. He never
Perfect.
laughs.
Oh no, is there a bag under your chair? Yes.
I don't know if anybody wants photographs. I have pictures.
Yeah.
You again, you're right.
No, you're not sure.
I didn't get your. I didn't get enough around.
You're good now. Just back is still there. Just the lipstick.
And if you want some autographs, autograph pictures, Ann has some pictures here. I want a couple more
Of course.
I didn't get enough last time.
Well, everybody is up. Do we get it? Oh, let's get a picture.
Sure, we have to.
Well, everybody is up. Right over there is fine.
I love these people. I love these people. I love him. I love him. And she's like, love her. But I love them too, but I love her. I love these people. I'm so lucky to know these people. They're really from New York. These people are real.
From New York.
You didn't have to travel. We took an Uber here.
You just took an Uber. Yeah, that was not bad.
Hotel and take us down on the boat and where they live for breakfast. So we're getting, I think they're going to take us to the airport.
Oh, yeah? Did you just come in yesterday?
Yesterday, last night.
Oh, wow.
Not last night, yesterday afternoon.
You live in Ohio.
All right. Oh, look a little different than your pictures.
Yeah, I'm probably a little bit older.
Got it. Go. Whack.
No!
Whack it up!
Here we go. Whack it up. Oh my goodness.
She survived.
Oh my goodness.
Who do you want to give a first piece to?
Martian.
To you.
I don't need cake.
You can listen.
Terry gets the first piece. Terry gets the first piece.
I will.
To Terry. Just now cut another slice here.
Okay.
And then cut like 4 slices. Yeah.
You got it?
This way.
You got that?
There we go.
Cut 2 more.
Two more.
Another one.
You didn't know you was going to have to work today, did you?
This is quite a deal.
That's Rice Krispies.
One more.
No, that's.
You think there's one more here?
I don't think there's one more.
Got to start to do.
That's it.
There you go.
I think that's it.
I was going to take care of this one.
Okay. All right, everybody.
Look how the dudes are right in every picture.
I need a cup of
Here,
coffee.
Mom, let me take over for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Where's Norton when you need him?
I don't know.
Rice Krispies, I think
Hey,
it's
Rick, get her up, you boy.
Oh, thank you.
How sweet it is.
Bowling, Jimmy, we're gonna go bowling. Norton, we are not going bowling.
Just say.
Oh, yes, the forks are on the table.
I'll get some cake.
We're not going
Oh, I
bowling.
gotta sit down for a second.
This is for you.
Take a picture with this guy.
This is for you and your family. No, you deserve the first piece.
All right, Terry, you get second piece.
Get a glass of water.
You want to get her a glass of water?
Second piece.
Sit down a second.
Saphire, you want a piece of cake?
Oh, there's a card on the floor.
Do it again.
There we go. Thank you.
Carmen, where are you? You got the 3 of us, the 4 of us, 5 of us?
Fortune, one more time.
Hounds and horses.
That's right.
You want to say something about it just quickly? You just,
Good, one more time.
What I want to say, this is probably one of the best shows I've ever hosted. Everybody that had to show up showed up. All the entertainers were here, and we all had a good time. And you rock.
Those guys.
It was wonderful.
Remember the impression.
You know,
You remember the
I enjoyed the belly dancer, but I hate women who just put all their assets out there for everybody to see. I mean, what are we, pieces of meat?
Rich Little, I remember, we used to use in the mountains and...
Now this is Bob Greenberg, the real Bob Greenberg. How are you, folks? It was a wonderful night. Or was it a day? Whatever. It was a nice afternoon. Wish you were here. Hiya, babe. This was wonderful. Things are rounding out. We're ending out. So we'll see you soon. You are a mental case.
Hi there. Oh, you got some dust on the lens. It's right over there. That should be. Am I clear now?
any words of wisdom for the evening, huh?
Words of wisdom? Yes. You have to be careful when you haste confined, because if you don't do blood refinement, you don't do the fine. Write that down.
That is so true.
It's
It almost
poetic.
brings a tear to my eye. Just
I know.
It's the dinner theater show.
Jen gets very sad when she hears me profess.
My daughter's just taking
This has been such an overwhelming evening this evening. I can't thank you enough for coming here. And those who couldn't make it, I miss you dearly, and you missed a wonderful evening. There's nothing like Terry Soto. He's a delight to all humanity. What a lovely man he is to go to this much trouble to invite everyone and bring me all the way from Los Angeles by train. He has spared no expense this evening, and I'm eternally grateful for him. And I'm so sorry those who couldn't be here. I missed you, but we had a good time, and you'll be able to see this, I'm sure, on YouTube, and you'll know what you missed. But we were thinking of you. Thank you for your thoughts. God bless you. Good night.